Dear data analyst, data analysis was actually very hard for me until I learned these 13 concepts. And these 13 concepts has really been helping me since I learned them. And I'm very sure they are going to be very useful to you too as well. Okay, so the first concept is that, okay, you always have to learn at your own pace. You don't have to be pressured, but make sure you are very consistent with your learning. Learn at your own pace, don't be pressured, but make sure you're learning consistently at your own pace, okay? Because if you are learning without being consistent to your learning, trust me, you're learning nothing. Because if you learn something today and then the next month before you can learn another thing, it's not going to be helpful to you at all. But if you learn today, even if it's 1 hour you can dedicate to learning today, then dedicate another hour tomorrow to learning, then next day like that. But be consistent to learning at your own pace. Don't be pressured at all, because there is no pressure. Just feel free to learn what you have to learn, okay? The second thing you need to know is that you don't need to figure it all out before you actually start learning data analysis. Okay, you don't need to say, okay, I need to buy like a $200 course before you can actually start learning data analysis. No, you don't need that. You can start with YouTube that you have access to. You can start with YouTube. We have different YouTube channels there that can teach data analysis. My own is one of them. So you can start with YouTube and start with any guidance that you have at all. Maybe you have only phone for now. You can start with your phone. If you have just a small laptop, you can start with the laptop. You don't also have a MacBook before you can actually start your data analysis journey. My third thing I usually tell my students is that, okay, you must always start with Excel. That's my own philosophy, okay? Because I feel like Excel is actually a universal language that everybody is actually familiar with. I feel like if you're familiar with Excel before, then learning it now won't be that hard for you, right? You don't stop learning. That is another thing. You never stop learning. You always learn. Even me, as I am now, and most of my guys that I know, most of my friends that I know, we are constantly learning and consistently still learning, right? So you don't stop learning. You never stop learning. You always keep learning, because there are always new things every day. New things are coming out every day, everywhere. Okay, so you have to continue learning. Fifth thing I learned was that, okay, you just have to learn by building. You don't just learn by watching a video or just reading through a course or reading through a book or anything like that. So you learn by practicing, you learn by building a project, you learn by building along, you learn by building and working with what you are doing, okay? So you learn by building along and not just by watching or reading a book. And the sixth thing I actually learned was that, okay, I didn't need to learn everything before I actually start applying to jobs, okay? I didn't have to like learn Excel, Power BI, Python, Tableau, SQL, machine learning, data science. I could actually start applying to jobs. If you know Excel basic, SQL and Power BI, you should actually start applying to jobs, okay? Because most jobs don't even require you to know all these skills. Most jobs only requires you to know only Excel. Most jobs require you, some jobs require you to know only Power BI, some only Python, some only Tableau. So you might be lucky, maybe just get the job even before you know all the skills that you have to know, okay? Number 7 thing is that, okay, some of my friends are doing 9-5. Some of my friends are freelancing. Me, I'm a content creator on YouTube and on Twitter. You can see that we are using data analysis for different things, right? So there's no one road to making money in data analysis. There are different things you can do to monetize your skill, your data analysis skill, right? So you don't just be, or you just focus on being a 955er. So you can actually monetize your skills using different ways instead of you just going to 9-5. If you like 9-5, it's good for you. But if you don't like 9-5, there are some ways you can actually monetize your skills as well. You just have to like research it and then find different ways you can monetize your skill. For me, I'm a content creator. I write books, I create videos, I create video courses as well, and I have a lot of followers on Twitter, and I monetize my followers in one way or another. My friends are freelancing. I have some of my friends actually 9-5, so we have different ways to monetize this skill, okay? The number 8 thing I actually learned was that I needed a mentor then, right? Okay, so a mentor will actually help you to like fast track your learning rate, right? So if you have a mentor, it's going to tell you what to learn, how to learn, when to learn, and where you have to learn from, right? So my own mentor was a passive mentor, because we have 2 types of mentor. We have a passive mentor and an active mentor. Me, I had a passive mentor, and the passive mentor was Alex the analyst, right? So Alex was my mentor then, but I didn't know he wasn't my mentor. So that means he's my passive mentor. I wasn't aware that he was my mentor. So if you have your own active mentor, that means the person is actually aware of you, of him being your own mentor, right? So the person will put you through, will tell you what to do, will show you what to do and where to do them, okay? But me, I had Alex as my mentor, and it was very helpful to me. It was really helpful. So you can find either a passive mentor or an active mentor. 19 you have to know is that you need an accountability partner. An accountability partner will actually hold you accountable if you don't meet your expectation, if you don't meet your deadline set for a particular task or for a particular learning. If you don't meet this, then the accountability partner is going to help you to like, okay, motivate you to do what you said you're going to do. That is what accountability partners are for. You can also learn together and read together, share resources together, and those kind of things together. The 10th thing you have to know is that you need to build in public. You don't just build projects and then keep them in your local computer. You need to build this project and then share them online for people to see, for people to be able to say, okay, this guy is actually very serious, is learning and is really improving. So people will see your improvements over time. So you won't just be building your project and be keeping them in your computer. You have to build online, build in public, share your resources, share your learning processes, share your project on LinkedIn or Twitter or wherever platform you feel like it's okay for you to share your project. Make sure people are seeing what you are doing on a daily basis. Okay, number 11 thing I learned is actually that I shouldn't have limited my job search when I was searching for a job then in 2019. I should have widened my job search. I was like, okay, I want to search for a job in a particular location, a particular kind of job in a particular location. I was like, okay, I want a data analysis job in Lagos, Nigeria. I should have widened my job search then instead of me just narrowing it down to data analysis, full-time data analysis role in Lagos, Nigeria. That was a mistake I made then. So if I were to start again now, I would have said, okay, data analysis job anywhere. I will just apply anywhere I see it. I just apply either remote, online, or hybrid. I will just be applying in any country, either Canada, USA, or UK, Australia, any country. I'll just be applying either online, remote, or hybrid. I would have been applying them, but then I limited my job search. So I recommend that, okay, widen your job search. Don't limit your job search. Either it is hybrid, remote, internship, anyone, just take it for now. Okay, as time goes on, you build yourself up. Number 12 thing I actually learned late was that I should have found the right material to learn the right tools, right? I should have found the right materials to learn the right tools. Okay, even if you check your computer and you have only 5 materials in your computer, but they are the right materials, trust me, they are enough. They are more than enough. Either maybe one of the 5 of the materials is this one is for Excel, and the complete Excel tutorial that will actually help you to master Excel, and this is for Tableau, and their complete Tableau tutorial will help you to master Tableau, and this is for SQL, and it's a complete SQL tutorial, and this is for Python, and is a complete Python tutorial, and this is for what? Maybe like for your soft skills, and is a complete soft skills guide. Okay, and that is those 5 materials are actually enough to learn the right tools instead of you having like thousands of materials in your system and they are going to be distracting you as time goes on, right? So find the right materials to learn the right tools that you need in this data analysis journey, and that is more than enough. 13th thing you have to know is that, okay, no one basically knows it all. We learn every day, right? And you don't know everything at all. Nobody knows everything. So we have to learn how to ask questions because nobody knows it all. Learn to ask questions. Learn to use Google to ask. Learn to ask Google questions. Learn to ask your mentor a question, but no one to ask. Don't be disturbing your mentors every time. Learn the kind of questions you ask your mentor and the kind of questions you ask Google. Okay, because Google is there for you. We have more this AI now, like ChatGPT. They are there for you as well to use for your questions. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. Ciao.